Cairns, an absolute jewel of natural beauty, sets the stage for the UCI Masters Mountain Bike World Championships. This tropical haven has a proud history of hosting the elite of mountain biking. And this weekend, North Queensland once again becomes the epicentre of adrenaline-fuelled competition amongst the awe-inspiring landscape.
Your new 2024 Masters Mountain Bike World Champion!
For the world's best, this is more than just a race. It's a quest for mastery, a test of skill and endurance against Mother Nature's playground. The diverse Cairns terrain offers challenges for every rider. From blistering fast downhill descents through the ancient rainforest to the rugged cross-country sections. The prize here for the winner is a big one, the coveted rainbow jersey. To stand on the podium here in Cairns is to etch your name in mountain bike history and earn the right to call yourself a Masters World Champion in one of the most magnificent places on earth.
Hey, how are you guys? I'm Diego, I'm from Brazil. My category is 35-39. I am super excited in my first champion worlds. Let's go. Yeah.
It's fabulous to have the UCI Masters here in Cairns, and there is not many events around the world where you can ride in an environment like this, and it's great to see the international competitors and such a high content of our local riders as well.
Oh, it's really nice to be back in Cairns. I've got some really good memories from here, racing over the years, and it's a special place in the history of Australian mountain biking, so it's always a pleasure to come back and relive the 1996 Worlds that put Australia on the map way back in the beginning of the sport. And yeah, it's good to see a few of the old faces that raced that event here as well this weekend.
Old age is not dementia and sitting in a rocking chair or talking about your next hip replacement. It's about getting out and enjoying life and contributing to society, doing good works, all of those things. And what better than this? This is amazing.
Well, firstly for Cairns, it's a world-class event. What I really love is the categories, the age categories, and it is all about participation. We know, particularly in first world economies, how important it is for healthy bodies, for healthy minds, to be able to get out to exercise, to be able to enjoy the natural environment. It's quite emotional to see people from so many parts of the world enjoying themselves here. That's what it's all about.
This is the downhill course at the Smithfield Mountain Bike Park, 1.8 kilometres long, starting at the top of the start hut and going into the single trail. It's mountain bike madness. It's an iconic course in the world of mountain biking. Riders finish at the bottom in the event finish bowl. Let's go check out the course. This is it, the iconic rock garden on the downhill track. Think of the most slippery rocks that you've ever ridden in your life and throw them into a big pile and the riders have to tackle it. So many action-packed sections on this track. This is the alien tree. It looks like it's come from another planet. Riders have to negotiate the massive root structure, keep the bike pointing straight, get off the brakes, get up to speed, because the next section is all about jumping and very, very fast terrain. After the top technical section, riders get into this big, wide open motorway, doubles, floating jumps, feels like you're flying through the air. It's an amazing bit of trail. Yeah, boy! This is the final step up. Riders have survived the rainforest, and then we've got a few hundred metres sprinting, maximum intensity, all the way to the finish line. So that's the downhill course. We're at the finish now. Riders from all around the world will be trying to go from the top of this hill all the way to the bottom as fast as possible, and maybe they've done enough to win a rainbow jersey.
On the ship.
Tropical conditions greeted the best Masters downhill riders in the world. Age categories are divided into 5-year increments starting at 35 and going up to 74 years old. Athletes from all corners of the globe will be racing through the world's oldest rainforest. Got here Gordon Stillwell, new world champion in Masters men 70 to 74. How was your run?
It was awesome, yeah. I guess it was, I felt a lot of pressure because I kept on thinking, this is it, but someone told me at the top just to say smile, and so I said, smile, Gordon.
From New Zealand, Gordon Stillwell.
What motivates you to keep racing into your 70s?
I just love the community and riding with the mates and keeping fit and all that stuff, and learning skills at my age. Just slowly. I don't want to hurt myself because I enjoy riding too much. I don't want to end up not being able to ride.
My name's Kelly Meehan. I'm from Thredbo in New South Wales. My race one went really well. I hadn't done a full clear run through the rock garden, so I was happy to finally pretty much do that. There might have been a dab or two. And everywhere else I ran cleanly as well.
And how does it feel to be a Masters world champion?
Pretty amazing. Like when I first entered, I thought, wow, that'd be pretty awesome, but I didn't think it would happen. So I'm excited, ecstatic.
Talk us through top to bottom, give us some details.
Well, I said stay calm because it's long. Then rock garden, I love it. It comes well even with the wet.
Yeah.
Was a bit afraid, as I said, on the alien tree.
Defending your world title.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Great. Yeah, because there are so many ladies here. Last year we were 3 only, now 7. So hope next year maybe 14, who knows? But that's great, being more and more ladies.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
Rizzo Bruno, winner of the male 60 to 64. Congratulations.
Ouais, très content. Bonjour, je m'appelle Bruno Rizzo et je suis content d'être là et d'avoir gagné mon premier titre de champion du monde. Voilà. Good Australie.
Ladies and gentlemen, world champions.
The race run wasn't that great. My seating was a lot better, but I was happy with. I come through the rock garden, did the whole rock garden, which I was like, woo! I'm super happy about. And then I stuffed it all up in the alien tree section. Just got caught up and school whiffed, and then sort of went over the bars on the next part, and the leg got caught in the bike. But I just went, righto, I just got to keep going to the bottom.
But you still become a world champion.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I'm so stoked, but yeah, you got to get down the bottom to get it. So super happy.
Yes, John Cobb, Masters, new world champion, 55 to 59. Talk us through your run.
The jumps are just like that. And you think you've got to stay low. You can't, you just love them. It's too much, you've just got to hit them.
And how does it feel to be a Masters world champion?
It's amazing. It's going to take a little bit of time to sink in. But I've done it. I'm amazed.
One of the most hard-fought categories is the 45 to 49-year-old age group. Competing is Australian mountain bike legend Michael Ronning, and he has fond memories racing in Cairns.
Yeah, awesome memories of it was a pretty mega event when I was here in '96. Oh, obviously being Elite Worlds, it was a huge event with, everyone from all different countries.
Go Michael Ronning, first place, yeah!
So when I first found out that Masters World was going to be here, yeah, it was unreal because it's an event I'd always wanted to do, but it just hadn't worked out that I could go and do it. And then to obviously be somewhere where I grew up and had raced Worlds before, it's unreal. I think it's really important for Masters community that, you know, that it's acknowledged that, you know, beyond being an elite, you know, there's amazing cyclists and riders as well. So I think it's great. But it's a 2-year deal that's going to be here next year. And I think this year is probably, a lot of people don't really realise what the event is and that it is for everyone to do. Like this, you know, if you're a decent rider, you can just enter and compete in it, which I think is amazing. I've seen people that I raced with back when I was a professional, you know, amazing riders from all over the place that have come to do it. And yeah, I think it's really good.
We got Peter Hanak here, 45 to 49, new Masters World Champion.
Run was very good, clean, and I just try to save myself a little bit on the top because I know the midsection is a little tricky. So I just try to stay on the bike and yeah, I just save all the power for the bottom here. I know it's a lot of pedaling, but yeah, it's good.
Defending world champion, how does that feel?
Oh, man, it's crazy. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. It's like, yeah, this is my third year in a row, and yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
From the United States of America, Peter Hanak.
Got Lauren Moser from female 35 to 39. How was your race run?
Oh my gosh, I kept it together, which is incredible because I don't think I had a clean run all my practice runs, so I just kept it upright. I'm clean, which means I crushed it. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, it was great.
And how does it feel to be a Masters World Champion?
I can't even believe it. I earned it.
Yes.
I get that jersey, baby. Bringing it back home to USA. So excited.
Tommy Missa, talk us through your run. How was it?
Well, I have a really good run. I know that my pace was between 3:50 and 4, and that's it. 3:45, 3:34. I'm so happy, really happy. And also happy for winning again here because I'm coming for the World Championships in 1996, 28 years ago. And that's amazing because when I'm come here before, I'm one of the favorites for the World Championships, and I crashed near the finish line in one of the turns. And I lost the championships, and I need to say my head, okay, Cairns are World Championships, that life gave me another new opportunity to come here, to enjoy the Queensland and all the people, and also the jungle, and say, okay, I need to come back and try if I can win the World Championships.
Downhill world champion from Spain, Tommy Missa.
This is Mitchell Delps, 35 to 39. Talk us through your race run, mate.
Oh, the race run was unbelievable, man. Like, I just had a few issues throughout the whole week with crashing and pushing it, and then I thought maybe do safe tactics. And I think it paid off because I was just smooth. The rock garden was good. Heard a few heckles up there, which is always nice to get some people yelling. And the open stuff with the jumps, there's a few people. You got to be able to hear the crowd. That's what makes you keep going. And then that last battle is just absolute torture. I just like had my eyes closed. I was like, it was like, there's the straight, let's go. It's unreal. It took me a while. I tried to do it in the elite, but obviously it wasn't good enough, so I had to come here. It took me a few years of just sitting around the couch and enjoying myself, but hey, we come back and we did it. I can't believe it. I'm stoked.
Fastest ride of the day. Congratulations.
That's even better, thank you. There's a lot of fast old dudes up there keeping us on our toes, so man, I can't believe it. I'm stoked.
Awesome, Mitch. Great job.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Mitchell Delps.
Okay, course preview for the cross country, 4.4 kilometres. Riders start down there, they come sprinting down the start straight into the rainforest. Let's go check out the key sections. The climbing here in Cairns is so crucial, very technical. We've got B lines and A lines, heaps of time to be made. Riders will go into the rainforest and then onto the descent. We're at the top of the main climb and straight into the most famous and most technical feature, Jacob's Ladder. There's B lines and there's A lines, a bit of time to be made, but it's all about just staying on your bike and getting down safely. We're at the bottom of Jacob's Ladder. Riders are stoked to get down. It's all about keeping it smooth, keeping it efficient, and getting to the next section. Onto the centipede descent. It's fast, it's flowy, big bermed corners, and you descend back into the event village. That's the cross-country course here in Smithfield. Riders from all around the world will battle multiple laps here to see who gets to the finish first. All the action is coming up shortly.
Hi, I'm Bev Anderson. I'm from Canberra, ACT. I'm competing this year in the Masters Women's 8 category in the cross-country Olympic event at the World Masters here in Cairns. I'm really excited to be in Cairns. One, I've never been here, but two, this is the first year I've been able to race at the World Masters in my own country. Yeah, it's been my sport as an older person. I came to it at 39. So I just love sport. I love the physicality, I love the discipline, and I love the people that you meet and the friendships, and just, really challenging yourself and feeling so satisfied when, you ride some of those wicked obstacles up there. There's a huge sense of achievement. When you turn up to events like this, you either are coming to try and regain your title, or you're coming to hand it on. I would love to retain my title, but if not, you hand it on. And there's always a positive in that, is that it motivates you more to work harder and get it back.
Margarita Falana for 50 to 54, new world champion. Congratulations. How was your race?
¿Cómo me ha ido la carrera? Pues muy bien, ¿no? En seco, sin muchos problemas y muy rápido.
How does it feel to win another world title in Masters?
Para mí es el número 10. 10. 5 Elite y 5 Masters.
Wow.
Es increíble. Pero yo pienso ahora ya es final.
Amazing.
No más.
Absolute legend of the sport. And have you enjoyed being in Australia?
Me gusta mucho, muy tranquilo, la gente muy simpática y me quedaría más tiempo, pero imposible quedar más tiempo.
My name is Héctor Guerra. Came from Spain. My category is 45-49, and if I win the World Championship, I'm very happy. It's the first time in Australia, and the circuit is very beautiful, very nice, very difficult. With the other competition, very difficult, and in the last lap I win, and the other on the competition crashed your bike.
Yeah, flat tire.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
You're now a world champion.
Yeah, very happy, and thank you for all. And this country is very nice.
We've got Sharon Heap here, female 60 to 64. How was your race, Sharon?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I was just thought, go hard. What have I got to lose? Oh, it's good because it's been a long time since I've been to the Worlds in Italy, 2016, in cross country. So Then COVID hit, and then I broke my back, and then, it was just one thing after the other. So I'm finally here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new World Masters champion. And the whistle, and they're off and racing in the next category.
Adrian Jackson, 40 to 44, just won the Masters World title in the cross-country Olympic. How does it feel?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about the start because I was on the second row, but got a really good start, straight away into the front three. It was a big tactical actually. Like I felt like we were both holding back. We didn't want to show our cards too early because it was a six-lap race, so it was pretty long. So I gave it a bit of a push on the third lap, couldn't drop in, pushed again, second last lap, luckily I opened up a bit of gap and I was absolutely cooked, but just drilled it to the end as hard as I could.
Amazing. And how does it feel to win a Masters World title in your home country?
Yeah, well, like I said, last year in Joanna was pretty cool. This one, a little bit of redemption. So the only elite World Championships in cross country I was ever selected to race was here in Cairns in 2017. Popped my shoulder out, dislocated my shoulder. You know what that feels like, Paul. Did that in practice here, so I didn't get to race the World Championships. So yeah, I was a little bit nervous coming back to Cairns. Haven't been here since then, but broke the bad luck of Cairns for me, and it was good redemption.
Beverly
Anderson, yes, we're back here chatting. 65 to 69. How was your race?
Really good. Yeah, I couldn't have asked it to go better. I rode all the sections and managed just to pace it, and yeah, I felt good and thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
And defending the title, that must feel pretty amazing.
That feels really amazing.
Will you be back next year?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's my way of seeing the world or Australia. I look forward to it every year and make a holiday of it. And like I said the other day, it's a great way to age is to chase the World Championships.
Yeah, hi, my name is Hickory Juarez. I'm from the United States of America. I was racing in 60 to 65. I'm 63 years old.
Yeah, Tick is looking incredibly strong as he's
1996, I was here racing the elite. I was just nervous. I'm always, at my age, it's just sleeping has always been my issue. But I got enough sleep, I got enough sleep. I made it and I won. And Tommy is a great man. He's super fast in the technical stuff. He always draws me a couple seconds here and there. But I knew that today I was going to have to really step it up a big notch. And I came with good fitness, Yeah, it was a good journey. It was worth it. I'm glad that I won. And it's nice to bring home the rainbow jersey, man.
putting her hands in the air. Oh my God.
Imogen Smith, female 40 to 44. How does this feel, winning a Masters World Championship?
Yeah, amazing actually. It was super exciting and super fun out on the track, and I just had the best time.
And racing, looking good, standing up and pedaling.
Tell us about the race. It was a full battle out there.
Yeah, it was intense. I took off with two other women and it was a massive tussle for like the whole shot, and I got it and very quickly gave it away to Maria, who came second eventually, but she was just an incredible climber. And she and I had a few battles throughout the race, and second last lap she had a little mechanical and I snuck past, but then she caught up to me and she's just out climbing me. But then it happened again on the last lap and I just put my head down and I did not look behind me and I just hit everything full gas and somehow crossed the line first.
My name is Meire Lilian da Silva Alcântara. Minha categoria é de 35 a 39 anos e a minha segunda Copa Mundial. Eu vim para a Austrália, treinei bastante, me dediquei durante 6 meses para esse Mundial. E eu estou muito feliz com o resultado e a pista está maravilhosa, a Austrália está de parabéns.
Bueno, circuito perfecto, organización perfecta, una subida muy exigente, digna de una Copa del Mundo, esta subida, élite. Luego la bajada, pues muy bonita, con los peraltes, una bajada excelente, guapísima para disfrutar. Y una llegada a meta, pues ya no hay nada que decir. Llegando primero a meta, no se puede pedir más ya.
Tommy Misser looking very strong, using some of those downhill skills to elbow his way to the front of
Tommy Misser, 50 to 54 category. Congratulations, doing the double. How was your race?
Well, the race is really clear. I don't have any problems during the race. I love the cross country here in Cairns, Queensland, because the uphill is really technical with a lot of different sections. You can choose the line that you want. And also downhill is really fun, really fast, and I think it's two of the best courses in the world.
And your new 2024 Masters Mountain Bike World Champion, Thomas Misser! Yeah, Tommy!
And how does it feel having 2 world titles now in the Masters 50 plus?
Right now it's extremely different, and it's a lot of difficult to win the both. And for sure the level is so high on downhill, the level is so high on cross country, and you need to be perfect on both. And finally I did it.
Your new double Masters World Champion. And they're away and racing. This next age category is truly...
Oh, I'm John Leslie. I'm 80 years old, and I just keep riding.
Yeah.
The health, eating, just keep riding.
And how does it feel to be a Masters World Champion?
Oh, I don't know yet. Not that exciting. I would rather there'd been more, had to beat somebody. But everybody keeps telling me, if I'm there and I can do it, well, I've earned it.
That's it for the 2024 UCI Masters World Championships here in Smithfield, Cairns. What an amazing week of racing we've had. Everyone's got their new rainbow jerseys. I'm Paul Vanderploeg. We'll see you next year. Thanks for watching.